Hey guys, Chris here. So there's been a big update in Clash Royale, so I'm gonna go over a few of them with you. Okay, let's take a look. Alright, so there's been a few different balance changes. So the mini P.E.K.K.A, the hit points have been increased by 3%. This is gonna make it a little bit more viable in the game today, just because the mini P.E.K.K.A can die pretty quickly, and for it to have a 3% increase, a lot more people are going to be using this in their deck. The next card is the Valkyrie. So the attack speed increased to 1.5 from 1.6. This gives it a little bit faster, so it'll be something that I may try in my deck eventually. So the next one's the Giant. The hit points have been increased by 5%. And then there's the Tombstone, which instead of spawning 6 skeletons, is going to be 4. For my deck, I actually changed it just because of this. The 6 skeletons, they can kill like a hog rider or something like that, but with 4, it's just not cutting anymore. So next is the mortar. The lifetime increased to 30 seconds from 20 seconds. This is a little bit ridiculous because the mortar just kills. The bomb tower, so increased from 1.6 seconds from 1.7 seconds. So this does make it another viable option to use. Next is the musketeer. So damage is increased by 24%, which is quite a bit. And elixir cost was reduced to 4 from 5. So I've been seeing this a lot when I'm playing. It's a pretty good card because it can kill dragons, can kill everything. Single target just does quite a bit of damage. So next to the Tesla, the damage is increased by 7%. Next is the Expo. The deployment time increased to 5 seconds from 3 seconds. Way better. So like you have time to react when the Expo goes down. The Zat damage increased by 6%. I haven't really tried this. I'm not sure if I will. I don't know if it actually kills anything. And next is Arena 3 to 7 chests now contain more cards and gold. Cost a few more gems, but are overall better value. So now that it contains more cards and golds, I found that I've been always lacking gold. Like I saved up, got 500 gems, and I actually bought this. What is it? Where is it? Right here. 10,000 coins, or 10,000 gold. And I still can't even upgrade all my characters. Like some of my cards are still, just can't afford them. Okay, so this is my deck right now. I'm gonna go over some replays of like how I changed my strategy and what the best I think is right now. So you can see, I think the best defensive card out there is the Inferno towers you see here. And then I have the lightning spell, I had the fireball, and then I changed my tombstone to the Tesla. The Tesla, at least it can do damage and be a defensive tower as well. And so I have my archers, goblins, my baby dragon, and the hog rider. Okay, so we'll go into some replays of some of the games I played and show you what has changed. Okay, so we'll show you another replay of like the goblin and the golem. This makes the Inferno tower like what it shows you like how or why it's one of the best defensive towers out there, defense cards out there. So here we go. Okay, so as you can see here, he drops his golem in the back. So what I'm trying to do is wait it out. So I send my archers because it's a little bit slower. So this gives them time to not get hit by that tower. If they get hit by that tower, it's basically their useless card to be put out there. So I also put... So this is... I was still using the tombstone. And then, see that that wizard out there? You try to kill it as fast as you can because that wizard, everything is going to be targeting the golem. And that wizard is going to destroy everything. So I dropped the Inferno tower and finish off the golem, but there's still a lot of barbarians. And see that wizard, I couldn't kill it off, and it's just destroying my tower right now. So all I can do is put my archers down and we just try to clear everything up, but just honestly can't do anything. So I try for a slight push. He dropped his fireball, so right now he doesn't have any elixir, so we're just going to get some damage into here. And everyone nowadays is using the bomber. The bomber is a pretty good character. Like, it's only 3 elixir, but it does a huge splash damage and kill everything. So I'm just going to wait till that bomber gets closer and I'll drop my baby dragon. The baby dragon is awesome against like a bomber because they can't target any flying units. So he has nothing right now, and my baby dragon is just going to clear that tower. Ooh, almost. See, everyone's using that now, that Tesla. So I kind of changed mine up to put that in my deck as well. So right now I'm basically just playing on the defensive because he has 75 hit points in that back tower, and there's nothing that I can actually... I have my lightning spell, I have my fireball, and I can basically... It's a free tower for me anytime, so I can save up, even wait the last second to blow it up. So right now all I want to do is play defense. So he drops his goblins, I drop my goblins, he takes out my tombstone. You can see in the back there he has his golem, but I dropped, so I put down my other Inferno tile, but the Inferno tile is like amazing against the golem. It just melts it. So I got my baby dragon, got my archer out there, took it out, took out that back tower. His golem is still coming, so my Inferno tower is basically down. So I gotta keep moving, kill that golem because he's coming quick, and I only have 157 hit points left on my tower. So everything's coming out. His golem, his barbarians, his wizard out back. There, he destroyed my tower. And then he has his wizard. So here's another golem. So here we go. I drop my goblins, drop my archers. I gotta destroy this golem quick. So at this point he sent that out. So I'm sending my hog rider and my baby dragon out back so I can try to triple crown him. So I just kind of put the pressure on him while he's doing his other thing, because he's spending a lot of elixir to send my golem out. So I got that crown down to 14-12, so I'm doing pretty well. There's 50 seconds left of overtime, so I think I can push this through. Okay, so he drops that Tesla. See that Tesla? Everyone's been using that Tesla. It's pretty awesome. It does a lot of damage. So he has the barbarians out. But yeah, that wizard out back is just killing everything. So my Inferno tile pretty much cleaned up those barbarians. That wizard is still there. I have full elixir. Drop my Inferno tower for that golem. And still that wizard is just killing it. So what I do is actually I left everything, because he dropped everything. He dropped a bomber, a wizard, golem. So I sent everything out there in the back. My hog rider. And then there, basically 83, wait for the thunder, bam. That was it. So in that case, that game was a little bit more defensive, and I waited to opportunity to kill his crown tower or his king tower and just take him out and take the game. Okay, so we'll go into a game that I played. This is me using the Tesla. Okay, so this guy's level 8. His name's King. He's from Royal Canadians. I find that when you're level 8 and I'm only a level 7, it's so much harder because your cards are way lower than that. Like way lower than theirs. Like this guy, he has level 8 commons. Most of my commons are only level 7, as you can see in my spear golems and my Tesla. It makes a huge difference. Like they can take more damage. They can do more damage. Just everything's so much harder to kill. So he sends his barbarians out. I drop my fireball, take out most of their health. I do that because my crown tower, my tower, can basically one-shot each of these barbarians after you finish shoot the fireball. I had nothing to defend against this hog rider, so I kind of basically let him take the shots on this tower. So right now, we're just trying to do a little push, send out the baby dragons, the archers, but he defended with the spear goblins and the archers as well. Usually if there's anything 2 or less goblins, I let the tower basically take them out. They're not going to do too much damage to your tower, because you want to conserve your elixir, because you won't be able to do a big enough push. Okay, so just waiting to his full, drop my Tesla. And Tesla's good because he can't do any defensive range spells like fireball, lightning, and actually hit the Tesla unless a troop is on it, so it's never exposed. So we took it out with that minion horde, but so we're going to do a little push with the spear golems and the hog. So he drops his goblins, he drops his barbarians again. Drop my fireball. So I'm doing the same thing. Every single time he drops the barbarians, I'm going to drop the fireball. So my tower is just basically going to take out that whole group without even making much effort. So see, this is key. Like every single time he has a hog rider, I'll drop the Inferno tower or my Tesla, and it just brings it to the middle. Both towers can hit it, and it just melts it. Like my tower just literally melts it. So he's going to take out this tower, and I basically it's dead. Like it's pretty much hog rider can't even do any damage. So I drop my archers. It's at the 1 minute mark, so we're gonna trying to do a little push here. So I drop all my little archers, my spear goblins, my baby dragon. He takes them out. So I'm just going to keep pushing. So he drops his barbarians. I'm just going to do a lot of range because I have my Inferno tower back there, so it's going to help me take out those barbarians, and it's going to lead him away from my tower. So he keeps sending out his hog. I have my Tesla and my Inferno tower, so it's pretty much just dead. So I'm going to try to do a little push right here. So every time they have a lot of cards out, or play a lot of units at once, you try to do a counter push. Like if once you clear their units out, once your units get to the bridge, just do a little push. So we cleared out. I got his towers down to 358. He's doing a big group right here, putting down my spear goblins and put down my, I believe, my archers here. Nope, my baby dragon. So my baby dragon does splash damage, so it's going to take out those last range guys. My tower's 484. So my lightning spell can pretty much take out that back tower. But I'm going to clear up all this stuff and see if I can just finish it with the baby dragon. But nope, there we go. Finished the lightning spell. So you see in here, like, the Inferno tower is like one of the best things. If you're going to go for a defensive unit, get that. Till next time.